What do buyer's agents and obstetricians have in common? Well, often they both have to deal with quite unrealistic expectations. Now, I remember when I had a child 16 years ago now, and a lot of the people that I was pregnant with, doing those birthing classes with, they had birth plans. Oh yes, they had incense burning or perhaps a candle. They wanted to get into the birthing suite with the bath. They weren't going to have pain relief. All of this stuff. They wanted certain music playing. It was all beautiful. It was lovely. Imagine if their births went to plan. And weirdly enough, most of them didn't. I would say probably more than 90% didn't. In fact, I had a very simple birth plan. It was just give me the drugs when I asked for them. And I had a very, I guess, remarkably easy birth in the sense that it went to plan. I got the drugs when I asked for them. When you're talking to buyer's agents about how they work with brand new clients, we often get very similar stories. And so the obstetrician has to deal with slightly unrealistic expectations in terms of how glorious and spiritual this birthing experience is going to be. Now, I know I'll get some haters out there that will tell me that it can be and is beautiful and spiritual. However, for most of us, it's just a bit painful and long. And likewise, buying a property can be just a bit painful and long. Certainly take longer than we might hope it would and hurt a lot more than we might hope it would. And it starts off though with realistic or unrealistic expectations. So when we as buyer's agents get some clients come to us with a wish list that is as long as your arm, and then they keep sending us emails adding to it, we have a little chuckle because it's a little bit like I want to have this certain scented candle in my birthing suite. It's all great in theory, but when you get there, when it starts actually happening, when you're dealing with the market forces that are really not in your control, that's when it gets real. That's when we work out really what's going to happen. What are the possibilities? Now, with a good buyer's agent, we'll tackle that head on with a client, because if you don't, you're going to be dealing with somebody who's pretty disappointed pretty early on. So if they're going to need a reality check, best to get that dealt with up front. And we do it in our business. We make sure that the clients have a very clear understanding about what their possibilities are for their budget, for their expectations, for the area in which they want to buy. They need to be very realistic about all that. Otherwise, they're going to be looking for a unicorn. They're going to be looking for a very long time, and they might not actually ever buy at all.